One. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the normal podcast where just normal people talking about normal things. This is going to be a bit of a different episode, everybody. So my mate Liam is not around at the moment, so I decided to bring in a couple good friends of mine, who will help me today. So first we have Simon.
Hey, what's up?
We have my wife, Isaiah.
Hi.
And we have my other wife, Oliver.
Howdy.
So I'm
Now-
not a wife.
Now, okay, going in
Howdy.
that same order, how do you fellas know me?
I met you at I believe, a school. At a school. I think we were in the same year, possibly. I could be misremembering things, but I'm pretty sure we went to the same school.
Right,
think.
okay. Alright,
Memory's a bit hazy.
yeah. Alright, Isaiah, how the hell do you know me?
The first thing you said to me when we met in like year 7 or 8 was like, damn, this kid got some white ass shoes.
That is true.
I've never forgotten him ever since.
Yep. And Oliver, how the hell did we meet?
I met you at a special orientation day. We're special kids.
Indeed. Well, so this is the podcast at the moment. This is Is this everybody's first podcast?
Yes.
Yes, I believe so.
Damn, well, newbies, I had to train them up. Damn.
Chaotic ruling.
Well,
We're willing to learn, big boy.
yeah. So this is probably what's going to happen. So this is a thing that might happen every now and then when Liam isn't around. It's just going to bring a couple friends in, just have a good old jolly time, So anyway, guys, the PS5 came out today. What's everyone's opinion on that?
Well, I would totally give my opinion on that, but here's the thing: I had to fucking get it first.
Oh, really?
Well, yeah, obviously. I mean, what are you gonna do? Pre-orders, right? The pre-orders opened up. I checked. I got in quite late. I got in at like 1 p.m. I was quite hopeful that I would be able to get my hands on a pre-order. So I went to the more obscure, well, not really obscure, but the last places you would look for a pre-order for a PlayStation 5.
Yeah.
Big W, Harvey Norman, stuff like that. Harvey Norman, fucking, their website's shit. Okay, you go on there, try to add it to your cart. It takes 10 million years to load. It doesn't load, and then once you've added it to your cart, you go into the cart, and that doesn't load. And then we called them up later, nothing. So yeah.
Wow. I was thinking of getting a PlayStation of any kind recently, actually, but the problem is like even the PS4s now, they still cost like 400 or like 500.
No way.
if you
No,
get
a
the pre-order,
PlayStation costs around like 300 at least.
yeah.
What do you mean? What are you talking about, dude?
I think I got my PS4 Slim for like 300ish, and I bought it. I bought it not pre-owned from Big W.
Yeah.
PS4 should not be going for 400 to 500.
Yeah,
Man, I'm looking at EB Games and stuff like that, so that's probably why.
Don't look at EB Games. Never look at EB Games first. Price match everything.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Meanwhile, my man Oliver here is a Nintendo gang.
I'm pretty sure me and Oliver are a Nintendo gang. I'm an everyone gang.
Yeah.
I like to play for all teams.
Yeah.
Why does everyone choose sides when all sides are available to all? There's no need.
Yeah, like I don't understand the console wars. There's no point behind it.
Everyone has
They
a
are
pride.
pointless.
Everyone has some kind of pride for their console, even though they both have their strengths and weaknesses. In the end of the day,
Yeah, one looks like a Wi-Fi router.
and the other one's a fridge.
Yeah, the other one's just a fridge. One's two envelopes, and the other one is just people vape into it.
Yeah. So I'd say the biggest strength that I have for the PlayStation 5, at least at the moment, from like what I've seen online and everything, is the controller is fucking awesome.
Oh
like,
yeah, dude!
You look at that thing. They have like the vibrations they put into that thing, and like the adaptive triggers they have, where like
yeah,
the strength you need to push the trigger depends on what's happening in the game. All of that
Yeah.
is so cool. And my dad, he actually bought the new Xbox. He managed to get a hold of it somehow, and I've held the new Xbox One controller in my hand. I've played a little bit of the console. I haven't played any of the games, but I've seen the UI and I played the console, and I'm fucking sorry, but it looks the exact same. Like not the console itself, but like actually
Right.
playing the console feels and looks the exact same as the Xbox One, like the original Xbox One. Like
Yeah.
aside from the hardware, like that comes with with the console, it's just the
I mean,
same.
I've seen the videos where it's like people wonder how fast the not PS, sorry, the Xbox is, and they literally press, and it's already up.
Oh yeah,
You know?
yeah. That
Oh yeah, no, I saw that
no
video.
doubt in my mind. The hardware, all the graphics cards, all the CPU, the SSD, everything is amazing for a
Hmm.
console, right? A huge step up. But
Yeah.
the thing is, like the console itself, it just feels like an upgrade. It's the thing with the previous console generations is that like there's always been like a big leap in technology, and it feels really big and significant. But this console generation is just a lot less impressive comparatively to like those big jumps that have happened before.
Yeah.
Which is kind of, it makes sense. Technology is as it goes and goes, it's going to get slower and slower in advancements, and that's the point we're at. But yeah, it's just not as impactful as previous console generations. Like the leap from the
Yeah.
PlayStation 2 to the PlayStation 3 was insane.
Oh yeah, dude.
That
That
is
was
true.
like that was hyped.
Yeah, and the PS3 to the PS4 was also insane.
Yeah.
Like
But
all
it.
these big leaps in technology and like graphics and what we can play games with has just been huge.
Yeah. It reminds me of going back to Nintendo. It reminds me of the whole like switch from the Wii U to the
Oh yeah,
Switch.
yeah, exactly.
Like everyone was hyping up the Switch, but now it's like the harbinger of all problems. Like I don't know. I don't know if Oliver's had this yet. The whole joystick situation.
Oh,
Yeah, out of the
joystick
pile.
is the
Yeah.
worst. We've had to send us like our Joy Cons like in twice already, and we
Mm.
don't even use our Switch that much.
What
But
Yeah.
happened
yeah,
with the
but
Switch?
So
I haven't found
basically,
where it is.
what happened is it had a fault, or not even a fault. It's just the way they're designed, isn't it?
yeah, they're pretty cheap. They use cheap materials for the controllers.
Oh,
So basically, what's happened is it's like you put the controller to go right. Is it? Oh, no, it's
Yeah,
left, left,
no,
left.
it's anywhere on the controller. It can be any direction, and
Oh,
it just sticks in that direction, and it can mess with gameplay pretty severely.
I mean,
oh
it
yeah.
flutters basically. It
Yeah,
flutters.
yeah.
Yeah.
So for example, if you're playing Breath of the Wild or any
Oh.
game with like motion controls, if it's on the right stick, when you try to aim with the motion controls in the Breath of the Wild, what happens is it fucks with the aiming, and I'm
Mm,
pretty sure I haven't played in a while, but I'm pretty sure it temporarily disables the motion controls, and it's just a
yeah.
mess trying to play with Joy-Con drift. Which is why
Hmm.
I always recommend getting a controller for most games, and always using that unless you're playing something like Mario Odyssey or Mario Galaxy, anything like that. Just use Joy-Cons. But
Yeah.
yeah, controllers are a must for the Switch.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
Switch is a really interesting console though, because
Yeah.
Nintendo's a very interesting company because they've never really cared like at all about what everyone else is doing. They just do their own thing.
Yeah.
Like
Exactly. That's like the
the
best part about
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Nintendo.
That's the biggest strength and their biggest weakness, I think.
Yeah.
It lets them innovate with their games and with their creativity more, I'd say. Like, they're always trying to reach new heights with their games and the quality of their games. But
Hmm.
my problem with Nintendo is like the actual core of their systems and their console is shit. Like you try to
Hmm.
play Smash Bros online, I'm sorry, you're not gonna have a fun time unless you're playing with someone who's like in a 10-kilometer radius of you. Like the
Yeah.
delay and like just the quality of the Nintendo Online service is awful. I'm sorry, it's just awful,
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. I can.
terrible.
Like I personally don't have a Switch. I have a Nintendo Wii, but
Oh
I'm
yeah,
thinking I'm thinking of
Whoa.
the Wii's a great
okay,
console.
okay, but I'm planning on putting Homebrew on it because the actual disk drive has
Oh,
stopped reading discs.
you want to talk about homebrew on this podcast that could become officially recognized in the future? Who knows? Maybe maybe one of our 3 viewers could be an FBI agent. Do you really want to take that risk? Are you sure you
Oh
want to take that risk?
yeah. Only like 25% of our
All right. Okay,
yeah
if we're talking homebrew, all right, okay. We're bringing a homebrew on the table. I'm just saying, like all of my old consoles that you can homebrew, I probably have homebrewed.
yeah
My Wii I've homebrewed, my 3DS I've homebrewed, my PS3 that I bought the other day I homebrewed. I homebrewed all the consoles that I can and will homebrew. They're all
Yeah.
really amazing. Like,
I don't know what homebrew means.
basically,
homebrew.
it's basically you're hacking it and putting in its own custom firmware or hardware. Well, software, not you can't get custom. Well, you can, but anyway, you put on your own custom software, and basically you can just add like
Like
your.
examples is Mario Kart Wii. That's a big one in homebrew.
Oh yeah, but like yeah, you can like mod things. You can just basically add more things into it.
So like you can like add custom tracks to like
Yeah,
Mario Kart Wii and stuff, and
exactly.
you can and actually it actually fixed up they actually restarted the actual Wi-Fi service, so you can
Huh.
play it online and stuff like that on the homebrew.
Okay, that's actually really cool.
Yeah, that's the
Mario
main
Kart
reason I want to
Wii.
homebrew it, because there's still a huge community on Mario Kart Wii.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So
The reason I would want to homebrew a Wii mainly is GameCube games. There are
oh
some really
yeah
good. There are some really good Wii games as well. But GameCube games are like, I'm sorry, I would buy GameCube games, but they're so expensive. It's like DS games. I am not playing I'm not paying $120 so I can play like some old Castlevania game on the DS. I'm sorry, I'm not doing that.
yeah
$120. That is too much. I
yeah
could buy like 2 new DSs with that. Like 3.
yeah
I could buy so many DSs with that money. I don't
yeah.
It's not worth it. And the money is not even going to Nintendo anyway. It's just going to some dude who's selling something on eBay for a quick buck.
That's
Mm.
true.
Yeah.
Like, I know people always talk about how unethical private like piracy is and everything like that, but there are certain examples where it's very important for just piracy to exist, which I know is a very controversial thing to say, but there are so many situations where like
You're gonna
certain
get my podcast cancelled, dude. It's very controversial,
oh,
man.
but like certain industries like would be like certain industries would be hit super hard if piracy was gone. Like,
Yeah.
okay, good example.
eBay.
Okay, yeah, good example for this is not the anime industry. The anime industry has always had huge issues with piracy, but a parallel to the anime industry is manga has always had like this big like piracy is such a huge part of like the like manga because here's the thing. Here's how manga works, like with releases in the West or in like English speaking places, is that
Hmm.
it has to have the attention, and people have to want it to be ported over to the West. But here's the thing: no one speaks Japanese over in the West or like in English speaking places,
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
there's so many series that they'll have never heard of that they can never wish for because they've never heard of these series. So they would just, in the end, never get ported over to like English-speaking countries. And there's so many series that like and manga and light novels that exist. So like all of these people pretty much rely on fan translations and fan scanlations groups to just bring all of this material to the West, so it can actually gain traction, and so
Hmm.
things can actually officially be released in the West.
Yeah.
It can't happen without it. Like that's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
It's not as black and white as it seems. Like obviously, if you just fucking pirate like I don't know GTA 5 off the Pirate Bay,
Oh yeah.
that's fuck, that's wrong. Obviously,
That's wrong. That's gross.
yeah, don't do that. But if it's something that doesn't exist in your country, or if it's something that's like 50 years old and costs way more than it should, and the money is not even going to be going to a first party, while it's still unethical, I'd say like just go for it. You know, you'd never
Yeah.
play it anyway, even if you don't have it,
Yeah. Speaking of
unless you have the money.
speaking of like that sort of thing, um, I walked into my work. Also, by the way, people didn't know I have a work, but I can't say what work because it's actually in my contract for my work to not say where I
He's,
work.
he records porn. He's just saying that. He's just
no.
saying that. He's just saying that. He's just saying that because he's too embarrassed to say it in
Nah.
front of everybody.
Nah,
Try-
okay,
why'd you
I
do that?
can.
You know- Simon, you know Sean and I work exclusively. Damn it!
I'm
Damn
sorry.
it, man.
Okay.
No,
I
no,
take
okay.
back what I said. We can edit that out.
We're not
Oh
going
no,
to.
that's all staying in, fellas. No,
Oh,
no,
okay.
no,
Cool.
it's no. I can say I work in retail. That's all I'm gonna say because in
Yes,
the
sir.
contract of mine, I can't say I can't talk back on the company and
Sean, I
crap
hope you're
like
I hope you're 18 because I don't know if you're allowed to work in the sex store yet.
that. Well,
Can you give me
nah.
a discount on like any sex toys?
No, Simon, because you
Okay.
need a partner to use them on.
Ah, no, I
Oh.
don't.
Oh. Okay.
I have
All
more.
right.
I have holes, Isaiah, that I can.
Okay. So, like, I've been working there for about a month now, and it's going good. It's going good.
That's good.
But
That's good.
oh, I've had the weirdest people, man. I've come up to me and asked questions.
Same.
So weird.
Give me
So
an
weird.
example. Give us an example.
Oh, some lady was like, actually today, because it's in a retail store, right? And
Yeah.
someone asked where the adult toys were. I'm like, we don't sell any, ma'am.
They don't sell adult toys in the sex.
Oh my god! Who asked for that in like a fucking retail place?
Yeah, and it's a very well-known retail place for being family friendly.
Wait, are you allowed to say what they generally sell, as long as you don't give away like the?
Okay, they sell like everything.
There's
It's like a
supermarket.
general. It's
It's
basically
like
a
a fucking
supermarket.
Okay.
Like a
Okay.
supermarket for like retail, basically. So
All right. So just general things, kind of like Coles or Woolworths or like
no,
Kmart.
not food, like actual hard goods.
Oh, so like
They sell
Kmart
different
and
toys.
Big W.
Oh,
and
so
stuff
They
like
sell
that.
kids'
sorry,
toys.
my bad.
Yeah, something like that, something around like those places. Yeah,
All right.
but
Like Whole. Feel like Walmart.
yeah, but
Yeah, I'm just
it's
gonna walk up to this young-looking cashier and just ask them for sex toys.
Yes, who's clearly a
no
teenager.
joke. Oh my god. And
There
no
is-
joke, they asked, can you check? So I went over the mics
my-
that they give us. I said, quick question: do we sell any adult toys here? And they go, no. I'm like, sorry, they said no. And she went, oh, okay. And then she walked out. And then my manager said, where are you? I'm like, I'm in kitchen. And he
Hey,
walked over and he said, what the hell was that? I'm like, a customer asked. And he went, what the?
hey, Sean, I'm just gonna say something. I think you need to work on your customer service skills, because I'm just saying, like, if I was in that situation, there is so many just like different things that they could have used as a replacement. Like, they
Oh my
were in a
god.
general store. There's so many things they could have just used.
Hairbrush.
Yeah, hairbrush.
Lightsaber.
Lightsaber, toy lightsaber.
That's
Okay. All
A
right.
toothbrush.
Okay. I
Yeah,
want to keep.
they could probably,
I want to keep some sponsors, guys. Keep
they could
keep
probably
PG.
use lubricant.
Sean, would
That'd probably be there.
Sean, would there any smell coming out their breath? Were they intoxicated at all?
No, I don't know. I don't know. But
Yes, Sean. Were you smelling their breath? Were they
oh,
breathing down your neck?
Jesus, you lot.
I mean, it sounded like
Oh,
she was by demanding that they
Can
ask.
I buy
yeah.
the sex
Fucking
toys?
check if they have any.
Anyway, diverting from that topic, most of us here, or no, I say most of us, two of us, or three technically, have graduated high school recently. So that's pretty sick.
Loser.
You fucking pointing
Simon.
me out, you fucking bitch.
Yeah.
Hey!
You
You
graduate,
said it. You
loser.
said not me. You said not me. You out yourself.
Well, whatever, man. I don't need to graduate high school. I can do other. I'm going to uni before all y'all bitches.
I'm not even going to uni, so
Exactly.
Yeah.
I don't want
take
to.
Oh,
that.
but the saddest tragedy of it all is my man Ollie. Man, he couldn't even go to graduation. Do you want to explain why, Oliver? Do you want to
I couldn't
explain
go to
why, Oliver?
graduation.
Well, just 2020 wasn't bad enough for me. The world chose to give me chickenpox a few days just before my graduation.
Yep.
Oh. I'm lucky. I've never had chicken pox before.
So there it looked like I had the whole school's cohort of pimples on my face and body.
Yeah.
Oh.
I've seen the photos and it is horrid to look at.
No, I'm glad I haven't seen any photos then.
But like, the actual like assembly though, like they like quoted Oliver so many times, you know,
Why?
because
Well,
everyone
Oliver's a
was sad that he
fucking
wasn't
legend.
there, dude.
Oh, okay, that makes
They
sense.
shouted Oliver because Oliver's a fucking
How many
child.
how many
He's a
quotes did they
golden
give
boy.
me? I didn't graduate.
Fucking
No.
none because you didn't graduate. That's why.
Well, but
Not
I
even
wasn't
graduation.
there. I went to the school till like year 10. That's good enough, right?
That's not good enough.
That's the kind of.
Year 10 is an easy year.
Well, yeah, it is, but like, I
That's
mean,
why they're
nah,
not
fair enough.
Yeah, shut up.
Save was freaking
I had
easy,
a whole
man.
principal. I had a whole principal speech.
I feel like
Yeah.
my issue though is the biggest oof for me is I left school in year 10, right? So and I went straight into TAFE, and guess what fucking course I decided to choose?
What?
Travel and tourism.
Oh, really? I didn't even know that, dude.
Oh yeah. Well, I chose travel and tourism, but here's the thing.
COVID.
I don't know if you've heard, but there's this little thing traveling around recently that kind of screwed over every fucking country when it comes to their travel and tourism
Yeah.
industries.
Was it
Oh,
was
Simon,
Ebola?
I think it starts with a
Yeah.
C or something. I don't
No,
know.
no, no, guys, I got it. Apollo!
Ebola.
Oh yeah.
See?
Yeah, Ebola. Ebola's coming back. Oh fucking
No.
hell. You're
What
kidding me.
happened was Super Smash Brothers came out and it affected the entire planet. You know, no one wants to go outside. It's terrible.
Oh yeah,
No.
fair enough. Makes sense.
Okay. All jokes aside, we all know what it was.
No, Animal
Yeah,
Crossing. No,
okay.
Animal
But
Crossing came
anyway,
out.
so if it wasn't already bad enough living in one of the most isolated cities on Earth when it comes to tourism and travel, like seriously, what the fuck do we have here in Perth? Like we have like a bell tower. Like
Yeah, that's it.
a shitty, loud, annoying bell tower.
Not
Like
even that, dude.
no one's gonna come here for that. I'm
Every
sorry.
every musical group is like, let's go to Sydney, let's go to Brisbane, Perth.
Yeah,
No.
exactly. Fuck Perth. Perth
No
is
one
the
lives
most
there.
boring place on earth. The thing that people should be coming to Perth for is just like the nature. Our beaches are fucking beautiful. Like
Oh yeah.
everywhere around here is
Mwah.
beautiful. But like,
And syringes.
oh yeah, everywhere's beautiful. But like our city
Welcome
is
to Perth. We
so
have a
boring.
drug problem. No.
You know,
Well,
your city is bad when like the arcade, like the time zone arcade in your city is actively worse than the one in Fremantle, which is like pretty out of the way, you know.
Yeah.
Like I went to the time zone in Perth, they had half a time crisis machine, like a bunch of shitty crane games, and like a
Yeah.
bunch of like spin to win, like oh you get tickets, and one DDR machine. I went to Fremantle, they had like 10 times that shit. They had like all these cool games. They had like the Halo shooting games, the
Oh, but have
Walking
you
Dead
been?
shooting games, all this good shit.
We're gonna shout out a small business if anyone knows it. Oh, you know which one I'm talking about?
probably.
Is it
The
that arcade?
Palace Arcade.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah,
Yeah, that is a good place.
Dude, the Palace Arcade, man. Whoa.
I haven't been there before. I've heard it's really good. Do they have
Oh,
DDR there?
no, they don't. But they have
Okay.
like racing games, like proper racing games. Those, and also they have Oh, forget it. I forget.
I don't know. I've never
Do
had
you
an
know,
interest in
do
racing
you know what
games,
WA,
but
do
do
you
they
know
have
what
any
WA
fighting
stands for?
games?
Do you know
What?
what WA stands for? Wait a
What?
while.
Yeah,
Do they
that
have any
makes sense.
good like arcade games, like fighting
Yes, it's
games?
full of arcade games. It's
Oh
all
yeah,
Yeah,
arcade.
full of. There's like There's one wall full of fighting games, and there's another wall full of pinballs from pinball machines.
okay. So like
And
what fighting?
it's also a bar, so it's
Yeah,
great.
oh,
So,
okay.
and there's
I
gonna be
mean, yeah.
giant pizzas.
There's been a place that I've been eyeing, for when I finally become 18. When I'm finally hit the good old golden numbers. There's this arcade that I've been eyeing that I walk past basically every day. It's near the museum, and it's yeah, it's like an arcade bar. It's in the city next to the
Yeah,
museum, and yeah, um, I've just been wanting to
yeah,
go there.
yeah. Yep. I'll be right back, guys. Okay, I just need to quickly do something real quick.
Yeah, I know. Liam.
Take over the server. Burn it down.
We're gonna do our own section now. You ready? You ready? All right.
The election.
We're gonna talk
That's
about
right.
how much of a poopy, stinky poo head Shaun is.
Isaiah, no, Isaiah, you should
Like,
picture.
guys, have you like
Isaiah.
seen his forehead? Like,
Hold
oh
on.
my god. Like he's insanely stinky, and he's like a real poo bottom. You know. What are
Yeah,
your
notice
thoughts?
no one's participating.
What are your
So I
thoughts?
teach Sean about your favorite topic you were talking about before.
My favorite topic?
Surely.
What's
Or just like general sex and shit. Like, what's the difference between a fetish and a kink, you know?
Teach
That's if,
Sean about that.
if Sean's not educated. I'll be more than happy to educate
Just do it now so then he can find out why editing.
him. Just like he goes like, oh, what happened when I was gone? He just an hour-long conversation about sex and kinks. And Sean's just mortified afterwards. He's like, what is this?
what's the topic? In the middle of something. Oh no, it's back. It's back.
Yeah, no, I think like Liam joined out of nowhere.
Next we should talk about the election.
Oh, true, but like then again, I don't like think about how many other podcasts are going to mention the election.
We could joke about it. We could do a team version of it though.
That's true.
From high school is perspective.
Biden won, right? He
Yes.
won.
Yes,
Yeah.
it's president-elect, so he's won. So Trump has 70 days left in office, 70-something days left in office till January 20th.
Damn. Then be out of here.
So now he's also limited to what he can do now. He can't do as much stuff anymore. He doesn't have as much power. Because
Lol.
he can't make it help for everyone else.
Sorry about that, fellas. That was all technical difficulty.
No, it wasn't.
Anyway,
Ah,
what did you guys talk about when I was gone?
Let's start talking
oh,
about
you don't want to know.
the election.
Oh, the election. Yeah.
Yeah. You wonder why I was fucking muted, Sean? Because yeah, that's why.
Oh,
Oh, there he is.
what happened?
Simon left was like a hot
Oh, okay.
second.
All right.
I'm fine.
What? All right. Okay.
Never mind.
All right. So we're coming up to the 20 minutes and stuff.
Yeah, I'm back. Man,
All right.
out now of all time.
All right. So we need to talk about the elephant in the room. If you guys didn't already talk about it, I guess is the election that happened.
I want to talk about the election, dude. Everyone's talking about the election.
We need to
check
at
it
least
out.
address it.
Yes,
All I
You
know is
know?
that Orange Man bad and like
Okay,
Biden,
guys.
We're not even
Biden
US
won.
citizens.
All right. Okay,
I don't know.
everybody. Biden won. That's all we need to know.
we're
Sean,
happy.
I don't
Yeah,
know
that's
anything
it.
about politics aside from Orange Man bad and Joe Biden is an old man.
Yep. Correct. Yep.
That's it. That's it. That's all we need to know.
I
Damn.
emailed the premier this year
He
about
did.
graduation.
He did.
Yes, and he emailed me
Let-
back.
Let
Who?
us speak that no one here knows anything about American politics, nor do we care. Or
I
at
know
least
a lot about
Oh, what? Who
Australia.
did you email?
The premier, Mark McGowan, the WA premier.
Yep.
To try to see if he could change a restriction date so we could have our graduation normally, but he said no, sadly. I also invited him to our graduation, but he was busy.
Yeah.
you invited
So,
Mark McGowan to our
so,
graduation.
so, Sean, do you know how you got a letter from him, Sean? I got a
The
personalised
fact
one.
that he
You got a
replied.
general one. I got a personal one.
Yeah.
Wow.
And I reckon I gave him that idea to send all the year 12 email.
Mm.
The fact that he replied.
Damn.
Yeah, dude. Yeah. Dude, my man Oliver
Oliver,
got some clout.
I mean,
My man
Oliver's
Oliver
got
got clout.
he's got the potential to rule the country and the
Heck yeah,
world,
dude.
the whole country. No, just the world.
Yeah, man.
Perhaps the tri-state area somewhere in America.
Harry the platypus.
Please stop.
All right, man.
So,
Good job, Sean.
on Saturday, our borders open up to the rest of Australia.
Oh shoot, that's
Oh,
right. Our borders open up, and we're all gonna die.
that's gonna
Maybe,
set us back so
finally,
far. That's so dumb.
hopefully, no bad things happen with.
Simon, a bunch of bad
Orange.
things are gonna fucking happen.
I mean,
It's
who's
so
going to be
gonna
coming to
happen.
what? Who's going to be coming to Western Australia, right?
A lot of people
Everyone.
to see their families.
What's his name? Clive Palmer.
He almost made me vomit.
He likes Tim Tams, I think. That's all I know about Clive Palmer. My
Yeah.
brother talks about Tim Tams a lot and Clive Palmer eating them. That's all I know. There's a lot of cool things happening somewhere in the world. I don't know why I said that. Just
Mm.
edit
Pretty
that
sure,
out.
I can't remember, I think it's New South Wales. They're thinking about charging people who have electric cars for driving the roads soon.
Why?
Why?
Because so when you buy fuel, it's taxed for road maintenance. So the tax on fuel,
Oh,
so they're thinking of doing that too, so it's fair.
ugh,
How's that
no.
fair? Taxes are
Because
oil fucking that's like one of the main benefits. The main benefits of having electrical cars, you don't have to fucking pay the gas. They're just gonna
Yeah.
make it. How's that fair? Taking away
That's
one of the benefits of a good source of
that's
transport.
really dumb.
You
but
fucking
then
paid for the
how
vehicle. It's not fair.
It's so stupid. Hey, you're not using this resource, so we're gonna charge you for it anyway. It's fucking what?
Like, what do
Right.
they even do in their road maintenance anyway? They just add like little fucking intersections in the middle of the road that get in the way because they have
Mm.
nothing else to spend their money on. Like, oh my
Yeah,
god.
I think the government should be pushing for more electric vehicles.
Yeah.
You know.
Also, they
make them
shouldn't.
cheaper.
Also, the government shouldn't be putting cheeky little speed cameras on slopes trying to catch people who are going slightly over the speed limit.
Oh, did that happen to you?
No, it happens to my parents a lot.
Oh,
That's
damn
so
it.
dumb. Yes.
Near Isaiah's house is like a slope.
Yep.
And
Yeah.
they always have a fucking speed camera there.
Yep.
Always.
Mm.
Because it's like the easiest place to catch people speeding because it's down just a slope.
Yeah, because it's really dumb. Because you have to speed up to be able to keep that consistent speed to go over the fucking slope in the first place.
Yeah.
So dumb.
Yeah.
Bullshit.
But anyway, fellas, I think this brings an end to the episode, I believe. Because we're only going to do a 30-minute episode anyway. So,
Wow.
You
Wow.
chaotic.
yeah.
Wow, you pussy.
Okay.
Pussy little
You don't have
bitch.
the balls to continue for an extra 10 minutes and let us
Well,
talk
we can. I
about
mean, we can go for an extra 10 minutes if you want to.
All right, sure. All right.
Can
Here,
talk
I'll
about
give you a
skydiving. Talk
topic.
about
I'll give you.
skydiving.
Oh yeah, dude, Oliver went skydiving, guys.
Oh, okay, okay.
So I do have balls. I literally do have balls.
Oh, you do
He
have
does.
balls.
He's
Yeah.
got more balls than I do.
He's got more balls than all of us. But anyway, here's my topic, right? I got a topic. I got a grand topic for you
I have
guys.
large
So I've
testes.
been watching a lot of sitcoms recently, and I've been like I've been gathering knowledge over a period of time over these sitcoms, and I've kind of come up with like in my head a tier list, right?
A
And
what?
a tier list of podcasts. That's right, sitcoms.
A podcast.
No, sitcoms.
Sitcoms.
Like a tier list of sitcoms. So like,
But let's say if the tier list was for podcasts, this one would be on top, right?
no,
No. Yeah, no.
That's the response I got. I would have thought I got.
I mean I haven't even listened to this podcast. I'm just on here for this episode, so I'll listen to this one over and over again because I really like the sound of my own voice. But
Damn. Okay.
yeah,
Not even gonna deny. Okay.
Just want
oh
a good
yeah,
tip for
but
yourself.
yeah, this sitcom, right? So I've been watching. Here's my favorite sitcoms, right? And I just want you to know if anyone's heard or watched these. I just want anyone to like reply. So out of the ones I watched, this was the one I watched ages ago, but probably my favorite, up in the air of whether or not it's my favorite, is probably the one that made me laugh the most, is the IT Crowd. Has anyone here watched the IT Crowd?
Yes, yes.
Amazing
Hell
show.
yeah, the
That's
IT
a good show.
crowd.
It's an
That's
amazing
like
show.
that is Big Bang Theory if it was actually funny. You
It's funny because I'm on season 5 of The Big Bang Theory.
know.
But anyway, yeah.
Kenny,
IT Crowd,
Kenny,
kill yourself.
Kenny. What?
No,
What is that?
Sean, there's a good,
Bazinga.
Sean, there's
but
a good new cooking series
Bojangles.
came out
Yeah.
on Channel 10. Jamie Oliver's five ingredient meals.
Oh yeah, I've seen ads for that. Yeah.
It's good. I
Oh
saw
yeah,
it this
Jamie
week.
Oliver.
Okay, but question:
Ver-
Who here?
ver-
Who here? Sorry, who here has seen How I Met Your Mother?
No,
I've seen
I
little
like
bits.
I like the guy. I forgot his name. He was in Smurfs. I'm pretty sure. What's his name? Neil Patrick Harris. I know
Oh
him
hell
from
yeah.
Smurfs because I watched that movie like 20 million times as a kid, even though it's shit. But anyway, um,
Okay. Do not knock Smurfs.
no,
Too
you
much?
got to
It's
No,
admit,
that
horrifying.
Sean,
Smurfs is a pretty shit
they ruined
movie.
the Smurfs. They
Dude,
ruined it.
that is a horror movie. I don't know what you're
Okay,
talking
do
about.
you remember
Who
fucking Gargamel from the Smurfs?
Yeah.
Yes.
Like the movie, right? I don't fucking get it, right? I don't know. I don't know if you're gonna knock me for saying this, but why did they choose such an attractive actor to play Gargamel? They were just like, oh, let's just stick a fucking long nose on him and a mole, it'll be all fine. Like if you fucking took away that mole and just gave him a normal nose, he'd be like a fucking a model, right? I don't get it. It's so unsettling. Like I didn't notice it until much later, obviously, because watching a kid, all I think is haha toilet paper, haha funny blue man. That's all I thought about when watching that movie.
Yeah.
What about Faulty Towers?
Sorry?
Seen Faulty Towers.
Faulty Tales.
Shaun, have you seen it?
Faulty Towers.
I don't know.
Trying to remember.
I think I've heard of it. I think I've seen people talk about it, but I've never watched it. But anyway, back on the topic of podcasts. Here's another one. Here's another really, really good podcast. Oh, sorry, I keep saying podcasts. I meant to say sitcoms. So another really good sitcom is that I really recommend is It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. If
I've
anyone,
been needing to watch that actually because
so
it's got Danny DeVito in it, and he's
Danny
he's a
DeVito
riot.
Danny DeVito is a treasure. But like
The trash man.
yeah, but here's the thing: the characters in that show, like they grow on you so like quickly. All the characters, like I think, out of all the sitcoms I've watched, this by far is the one with the most likable characters that roll off of each other so well, and they're really good at making the situations just as crazy as possible.
But have you seen Community?
Yes, I've watched Community. Here's the thing,
dude, I've been trying to get Isaiah to watch it, but he won't. He's not watching.
I'm watching Brooklyn Nine-Nine. Sorry.
Yeah, I know. I'm hyped about that. But have you watched Community? It's got Donald Glover in it, man, and it's like your humor, like entirely.
The problem with Community that I have is I have the same problem with The Office, the US version. Is I've gotten to a point in both shows where I just can't be fucked watching anymore, because I got up to the point in Community where Troy leaves, which is Donald Glover's character, and I got up to the point in The Office where Michael Scott leaves. Both of my favorite characters from those shows just leaving, and they were like such a big part of the show. And Pierce as well for Community. I get Chevy Chase was a dick, right? Like I'm glad Chevy Chase left the show, but I'm not happy that Pierce left the show, because Pierce was like, I'm gonna say it, Pierce was like probably the funniest character to me, just because of all of his like racist offhand comments were just so fucking funny. They made so many of the points in the show.
But he like half of the stuff he doesn't even realize he's made the jokes about.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I really like about Pierce. And like the D&D episode where he's like trying to get a kid to fucking kill himself, like it's so dark, but like it's just like so in his character, and he just it's just kind of funny in like a dark humor way. And also, I actually want to bring up that episode. They fucking took it off Netflix because of the quote unquote offensive blackface joke.
But Netflix makes that shitty movie about 12-year-olds twerking. Sure.
I'm having flashbacks to the last episode. Oh god.
Wait, you watched that shit?
No, I'm talking about like the 2 episodes ago on the podcast to where Liam went on a complete rant about it.
Did he watch it? Did he put himself through that?
No, he didn't watch it. No.
Thank
good
God.
man. But anyway,
he literally told me if I watched it, I will not be in front of you the next day. I'm like, okay.
For context though, Isaiah, in the episode of Community I'm talking about, it's like a kind of like a D&D episode where the plot is basically they're trying to stop this kid from killing himself and fix his depression, so they're playing a D&D match with him. But anyway, the one of the characters, Chang, I almost forgot his name, but it's Chang. His character on his character sheet is a drow elf, right? And he thought he'd cosplay as the drow elf, so he painted his entire skin to like a drow elf shade.
Oh yeah.
So he did like blackface, and like the whole joke is that he doesn't get that he's doing anything offensive. There's no fucking ill intent in the joke whatsoever. It's just a really funny joke that makes sense in the context of the characters and the show.
Dude.
Yeah, it's funny, right? It's just funny, and he's not imitating a black person. He's imitating a drow elf, which I don't know if the people at Netflix understand this, but drow elves aren't real people.
Yeah, I think.
Whoa, dude! No.
I'm sorry, I went too far. But still, Netflix has always been quite hard on the censorship for certain shows. Anything, which is weird considering Cuties, but anyway. I'm glad that Amazon Prime, like Amazon, has gotten a hold of It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. Because if that was on Netflix, like half of the episodes probably wouldn't even be up. Like
quick example: suicide is badass.
yeah, suicide is badass. It's, it's just like
dude.
so many good episodes that would just be censored.
Yeah.
My favorite episode would probably still be up. The AIDS in the pool, everybody out. That's a really good episode. But yeah, just like It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia and IT Crowd, so like they share something in common with the fact that they're really good at setting up one big joke or like big crazy kind of situations where all of the storylines kind of interconnect. Like in the IT Crowd, you've got the "I'm disabled" episode, like that's literally my favorite sitcom episode ever. It's just so masterfully made and so great.
Yeah.
It's so funny as well, just in context, all of these things. And It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia has a similar episode where they get like this really simple concept of characters just moving to the suburbs, and like, going crazy and slowly like degenerating into like this kind of madness over the course of the show, and it's really insane. And they just go really crazy over the most stupid concepts, and it's just perfect.
Yeah.
It's so well made and crafted.
Yeah. Well, all right. Yeah.
N-word, hi, I thought I was gonna say it.
I hope you
What?
liked the rant episode of me
Yeah.
going on to random
Quick, hold up.
Oh, hold up.
Because I know Isaiah won't do this. I'm going to do it for him.
Nah, I don't even talk this episode. Shut up.
Nah,
Shout me
man.
out. Shout me out an episode where I speak.
Yeah,
Dude,
true.
this man has talent, man. Isaiah has some major league talent.
I
No,
thought
Honestly.
you were gonna
I'm
say I had
mediocre.
No, you're not, dude.
Where was my
Yeah, dude.
talent, man? I
I'm
was
mediocre,
short
and
out
I
of my
sell
arms.
myself as talented. That's the thing. I'll lie to you all, and I'll make it look like I'm talented. In actuality, I'm not. It's just it's a ruse.
All
It's a
right,
lie.
enlighten us.
Hey, you
Enlighten
do
us. Why
better
is
than what
he
I do.
talented?
I do nothing.
What?
Sean,
How
but
is
you cook.
Isaiah
Sean, you
talented?
cook.
What was enlighten
I do
us?
cook.
Yeah,
Are you
how
talking
am I
about
talented,
cooking?
John?
Yeah,
You
how is
are
he talented?
talented because he makes custom figures and crap,
Oh,
and also
right.
draws like a beast.
No,
So,
that's a lie.
so by the way, you have no choice in this. Your his Instagram will be in the description.
Oh, I
My
hate you so
talent
much.
is I'm really good at entertaining very horny people. So subscribe to my OnlyFans. The link will also be in the description.
Dude.
Make sure to leave a wealthy donation so I can eat tonight. And I can book a mattress and clean it, rent one out from my neighbor for $5, so I won't have to sleep on newspaper.
Yeah.
And
So
I smoke.
everybody just make him starve. So just
Yeah, let's starve Simon. Fuck me.
Yeah.
And I smoke.
So wait, hold on, what?
I smoke food.
Ah, okay. Alright.
Ah, smart.
Smart. Yeah.
That is actually pretty smart. It saves a lot of food.
I just
Alright,
bought.
okay, so we're gonna send it off. So Isaiah, what's the last thing you want to say to everybody?
Why does Isaiah
I
get
love
to
my family. I love my girlfriend. I hate my family, and I still love my girlfriend.
Simon?
If you haven't already, anybody who is for some reason is like really into this podcast and has got made it to the end of this episode where it's like 80% of me ranting about sitcoms, make sure to watch the entirety of It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia or the IT Crowd, preferably the IT Crowd because it's way shorter. It's only 6 seasons, well, 5 seasons. Season 6 is one episode with the women's slacks. But yeah, make sure to watch all of it. It's really good, really funny. Yeah, all the way through. It's very old though, and it has a laugh track.
Okay. Alright. Oliver?
Stay in school kids, and don't do drugs.
Yeah, don't be like
I
Simon.
think
Actually
you mean
graduate.
stay in drugs and don't do school.
That too.
Alright. Well,
Okay, good.
this has been the normal podcast signing off, I guess. I'll see you in the next one, I guess. I don't know. I've forgotten how to do these outros. It's been a while.
No,
Ah,
you know what?
who's
You
up?
know what? If you can, just do both. stay in school and stay in drugs. I don't see why you can't do both.
Big brain.
You just gotta balance it. That's what I did. And look
All
how
right,
well
guys.
I
I'll
turned out.
catch you in the next one. Everybody, bye. Everyone say bye.
Bye.
Bye. Bye.